Probably like $15. I got my stepdad to get it from me.
Oh, that ain't bad.
They had a big ass bottle of E&J brandy over there. I had a couple shots and shit.
Yeah.
They wasn't talking about, you know.
Yeah.
They ain't in the truth or nothing. Like,
I still got some of that St. Jude. They done went up on that bamboo. That shit almost $40. Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, it's live.
Oh, you say it's live?
Yeah.
Oh.
But the wind came out over.
For real, bro. No, can you see him on the camera? Cause I'm looking at the live. You can?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, the live a little bit late.
Yeah. All right, Shalom. You know, first and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakwadash. You know, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and continually teach us this truth. And peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. You know, Lord willing, this could be an edifying camp. And amen, you know, one step closer to, you know, all hell breaking loose. You know, you Edomites, you know, y'all getting ready to be put out of power, man. You know, let's start off with, you could open Sirach, get Sirach chapter 33, verse 14. You know, we'll start there. And whatever y'all got, you know, this might be our last count. So whatever y'all want to say, whatever y'all got, just bring it out. You know, we almost out of here, man. You know, that famine of the word is coming. All right. But yeah, let's start off at Ecclesiasticus 33 and 14. You there?
Yeah. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 33 and verse 14. Good is said against evil, and life against death. So it is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
Yeah, read that again from the top.
Verse 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
So the Most High deals with balance, man. And the movie that we in is Jacob versus Esau. All right, that's why I say good is set against evil. That's why, which if you could get Genesis 27, you know, going to how they was fighting in the womb, you know, Esau and Jacob have been fighting since the beginning, man. And if you don't know, Jacob is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Esau is you so-called white people, man. All right. And we've been battling against each other from the beginning. And you Jakes are getting ready to realize that Esau hates you, man. You know? He's getting ready to show his horns real soon. You know, like we was watching the video that men of Israel did, and the Edomite came up and you know, he asked him, he said, if I think he said, if God loves you. Oh shit, yeah, this man came out of nowhere. You might just have to you don't want to keep having to go pick them up and set them up. But pretty much, these Edomites, they don't care about us, man. You know, he said it don't matter what we went through. And that's how Esau feels about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? But yeah, read that one more time from the top. And you got a precept, don't you?
Yeah.
Time. Yeah, and then read verse 15 too. Read 14 and 15.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 33 and verse 14. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another.
Yeah, and that's how Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua made this, man. And even every superhero movie, you always got the villain and the hero. You know, well, the hero is Jacob, and the villain is Esau, man. And in every superhero movie, the villain always whoops the superhero, but at the end of the movie, the superhero prevails, man. And it's nothing different in the movie the Most High made. In the end, the hero is going to prevail against the villain, which the hero is Jacob, and the villain is Esau, man. And he's getting ready to show you that he's the villain real soon, man. You know, they already got the National Guard and they in there every state. It's just gonna lead to martial law. Yeah, my garment keep blowing off. Do I got my garment on inside out? I think I got it on inside out. Yeah, I got it inside out, bro. But yeah, you can get your precept, and then we're gonna
Nah,
get
it'll come after
Okay,
Genesis
okay. You
actually.
got Genesis 27.
Yeah.
All right, start at the two were struggling in the womb. That's what we're gonna start at. You know, just to go into the origins. Yeah. 25 and 21. My bad. Genesis 25 and 21.
All right, this is Genesis chapter 25, verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived.
Yeah. And Isaac is Yahushua in the reincarnation. You know, and then the latter end, you know, which is not in this chapter right here, but pretty much, you know, Isaac, Jacob supplanted Esau for the. As a matter of fact, we'll talk about that later. Just keep reading. Yeah.
All right, verse 22. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord.
Yeah, so that goes back to what the brother brought out in Sirach. Good is set against evil, man, and the godly against the sinner. The reason why they were fighting in the womb, which is gonna answer that, okay? But Jacob and Esau been battling since the beginning, man, and that's why there's a thing called racism, which really is nothing wrong with being a racist. When you call yourself racist, you just that means that you're for your people. You know, you believe that your people are the superior race. So really, Esau, how he acts is how you, Jake, should act. You should feel superior. You should feel that you're better than Esau, because you are better than Esau, man. We the people of the Lord.
That's right.
All right? And it's going to be high-level racism in the kingdom, because we gonna shit on you heathens, man. And we're going to let you know that we're greater than you. All right? Just keep reading.
All right, verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elders shall serve the younger.
Yeah, and that's how the Lord, see, people can't understand. People be like, oh, they were brothers, you know? People don't understand how the Most High operates, man. Yeah, they were twins, but they're 2 separate nations. All right? I mean, yes, Esau is our brother, but they lost that brother card, man. How they treated us and how they treat us to this day. You know, they not our brother no more, you know? But it said, one people shall be stronger than the other, man. And that's how we know that we're Jake. You know, we're better than Esau at everything. When it comes to sports, we're better than him. When it comes to laying a pipe on the women, we better than him. That's why he want to watch you pipe his woman, man. Because you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're greater than him, man. And that's why he hates you. That's why he wants to kill you. Really, Esau is our #1 fan. That's why they make these superhero movies. All that goes back to our forefathers, man. They had spiritual power. But Esau, he wishes that was him. He wishes that he was us. You know, like in that movie, what was that movie called? Get Out? How they was putting their brains into Jakes, you know. Even I had an Edomite tell me in the past, he was like, what does it feel like to be black? You know, just on some fanboy shit, man. That's how Esau is. Because we're greater than him. And it said the elders shall serve the younger. Esau came out first. The first came out red all over like a hairy garment. You know? Let's keep reading.
All right, verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Yeah, so they were twins, but they're not the same nation. It clearly explained that in the verse above that. It said 2 separate nations are in thy womb, man. And these nations are still here today. All right, they were not done away with. Esau was not done away with, man. And when you read Genesis 36, it says Esau is Edom, because his name was changed to Edom, which means red. Okay, and it said, thus dwelt Edom in Mount Seir, you know, which today is Petra. That's where the generation of Edom came, man. Y'all come from the caves, man. You know, that's what Caucasian mean. It means cave dweller. And the video it was you that sent that video. You had the Edomite woman running on floors. She did it so good because that's in them.
Yeah.
You know, they're natural cave beasts. And best believe when we get in the kingdom, Esau going back to his caveman state, man.
That's right.
The Most High just cleaned up. Hey, the Most High said he could raise up stones, man. You know, he just brushed off you Edomites and put you in the fall. That's why it says in Isaiah, is the eye shall look narrowly upon thee and say, is this the man? Because when Esau get back in his base state, man, we ain't gonna be able to believe that they ruled over us. You know, see, in the ancient world, when you saw an Edomite, it was like seeing Bigfoot. You know, because everybody had melanin, everybody was dark skinned. So when you saw an Edomite, you was like, you know, they was the outcast of humanity, man. You ain't want to be around them. You know, they can't even speak words. You know, they running on fours. You know, they living in caves. And it's crazy, everybody wants to be like him now. Keep going.
Alright, verse 25. And the first came out red all over like in hairy garment. And they called his name Esau.
Yeah, and Esau goes to the Hebrew Ishashua, which means wasted away, man. He came out red all over, and that's how we know who Esau is today. Now, you do have some Israelites that look like Esau, you know, because we were scattered amongst the heathen. You know, that's a part of the curses. But a majority of Edomites, they have that red skin, man. You even got some Edomites that look like Jake. That's why when the Lord got to separate the wheat and the tares, man. We ain't gonna be in the kingdom and you got a Edomite, you know, that look like a Jake living it up because we think that's a Jake, you know. Nah, man, it ain't gonna be none of that in the kingdom. All right, you gonna know an Edomite off seeing them. You gonna know that's an Edomite.
Chocolate covered Edomite saying shalom.
What?
No, that ain't how they don't got no spirit, like no salt.
You wondering why he keep shaving his beard?
Yeah.
Why he keep doing wicked shit? You around him, he talking about eating swine.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know we ain't supposed to eat that?
He's saying, I so miss that pork from Babylon.
Yeah, man, we ain't gonna have none of that. Like Apostle Tar said in the video a while back, you're not gonna have no ashy ass Hamite and you looking, oh, maybe he might be a Jake, trying to try the spirit by the spirit. You gonna know an Israelite off seeing one, and you gonna know these heathens off seeing them, man. The Lord is gonna make it plain, you know. Right. Which I heard the brothers in the Columbia account, they mentioned it. I think it was Elder Malcolm that said it. Which of course we know the Lord scattered us among the heathen as a part of punishment, but also so that we couldn't be exterminated. Because you know Esau, if Esau knew every Jake, Esau would probably try to put us on the island and destroy us, man. You know, keep going.
All right, verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she buried him.
Yeah, so Jacob came out and grabbed his heel, man. That's why when it says in matter of fact, you say your 69?
Yeah, I got it.
Dang, that's the spirit. But hold on though. Because it mentions that, you know, Jacob, that was symbolic that Jacob is going to bring down you Edomites, man, which Yahweh Shai, he's known as the conquering lion of Judah, man. All right, he's coming to take you Edomites down. Which get whole Revelation 19, where it say on his head with many crowns, you know. But yeah, it says his name was Jacob, which goes back to the Hebrew Yaquah, which means supplanter, man. And Jacob, our forefather, supplanted Esau twice. Supplanted him out the birthright, and that's why Esau hates so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because which we didn't steal it, it was already given to us. The Most High just made it that way, you know, because it's a movie. But that's why Esau hates us, man. Which really, Esau should be mad at his forefather for being so weak, for selling his birthright for some pottage, man, for some bloody meat, you know.
And if you look at it through the spirit, man, it's like Esau tried to steal it in the womb. They was fighting to be first, and Esau fought, you know, first, you know, to come out, you know, so he can get the birthright, man. But it won't meant for him. That's why Jacob grabbed his heel. Was like, nah, he fought to be first, you know.
But yeah, matter of fact, it's gonna go into it if you keep reading.
All right, verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents.
Yeah, Esau, he was. You see, that's how he is today. He want to be out killing animals, man. He want to be out in the field, you know, shooting at animals. Jake just want to chill in the house with a freak and some wine, man. Jake ain't trying to be out here doing no wild shit, you know, killing animals for fun. Keep on.
Alright. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom.
Yeah. He was begging Jacob for some food, man. And this is how you know that we stem from Jacob, man, because when Jacob answered him, that's a Jake move, man. We just read the next verse.
Alright, verse 31. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me?
Yeah, so hey man, Esau sold his birthright, and Jacob, we natural born finessers, man. Jake know how to finesse you, man. You know, and make it sound good too. And that's what Jacob did to Esau. He finessed him out the birthright. You know? But it said, oh, you good. It said Esau sold his birthright, man. It said he despised it. You know? So Jacob took it. And that's why Esau hates you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You wonder why there's racism? Because this man feels like he's better than you, man. He feels like he deserves the birthright, you know? And deep down, they know that we're the ones that received it, and that we're gonna be over them, man. So they hate us for that, you know?
That's right.
I'm gonna have to bow down to you. I don't wanna bow down to no nigga, you know? That's how they look at you Israelites, man. Just because they might show you, you know, they might give you some money, that don't mean they love you, man. They just paying you to keep entertaining them. That's all it is. They like to be entertained by us. But when it comes to taking us seriously, this man looks at you as 3/5 of a man. He don't even see you Jakes as men, man. He just you Esau's jester. You just make them laugh and entertain them, man. You know? But matter of fact, get since we wrote Esau's birthright, get Hebrews 12:16. Nah, you close, didn't you? Yeah, you still got Revelation, right? Home field? Damn, it's that windy? It ain't cracked, did it? Is it still running? Dang, it's super windy out
That's
here.
the second time it failed.
Yeah, we
failed twice.
I ain't even know. We're gonna have to get some rubber bands to you know what I'm saying? To hold it on there. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna get that. Glad you got that case on there. Hebrews 12:16.
All right, it's Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Yeah, we just read that, man. And when you read the account where Jacob supplanted, you know, Isaac and got blessed, when Esau came in and he realized that he was finessed, he broke down crying, man. And he wanted to kill Jacob. You know, he said the day of mourning of my father, because Isaac had died. He said the day of mourning of my father is ahead, but I thought he planned on killing. That's why Rebekah told Jacob to flee, you know. And that hatred that Esau had at that very moment when he got supplanted on how he wanted to kill Jacob, he still has that hatred today, man. And it's getting ready to be amplified. See, the Lord, he really turned it down a little bit. Because if Esau still had that hatred, I mean, he still got it, but if Esau was still showing it, we wouldn't even be able to be out here, man. Because you look in the 1950s, the 1940s, man, if you was walking on the same street as Esau, they'll lynch your ass, man. You see what they did to Emmett Till? And you Jake think Esau just, one day he woke up and he started loving you? This man has the same hate, he has that same, he wishes he could still lynch you, man. he wishes that he could still have you in chains so that he wouldn't have to work, you know, that he could prosper off of us, man. But the Lord turned it down a little bit so that, like I said, so the prophets could come out here and teach. But we in that time where the Lord is getting ready to turn it back up, but it's going to be amplified, man. You Jakes gonna see that these Edomites are the devil, man. Y'all gonna see that they hate you. Y'all gonna see everything the prophet's been telling you, man. You know? And it's gonna be too late for a lot of you niggas, man, because a lot of you niggas, y'all all in Esau ass. You know, cool. Y'all gonna be the first ones to get slaughtered, man. Alright? Keep keep on, keep loose.
All right, verse 17. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected, for he found no place for repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
Yeah, and Esau, hey man, this man, he realized that there was no way he could get the blessing back. So he started crying, man. He broke down crying like the bitch he is, man. You know, and you gotta, like Apostle Gabar say, you gotta visualize when you read, man. Esau was crying, man, busting, you know. He probably was punching trees. You know, he probably was going buck wild crazy, man.
That's right.
Pulling his hair out his scalp. Jacob, I'ma get you. You know, angry, man.
Yeah, because Jacob had to flee the city, man.
Yeah.
Or he had to flee.
He had to flee because Esau wanted to kill him, man. Esau probably was pulling his hair out, you know,
Yeah.
going wild, man. Because he realized there was no place for repentance. He was rejected, man. The blessing belongs to us. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the blessing belongs to you. What's up? You got something you want to say? Go to close that in here. Hey, step back, man. You know, don't get all in this personal space. Go to you just read Hebrews, right?
Yeah.
Get Revelation 19, but let him get his scripture first. And second edge. Dang, how many precepts you got?
About 3.
Precept, man.
This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 7, in verse. Oh, that's not it. Sorry.
Chapter 6.
Yeah, chapter 6. Second Esdras, chapter 6, and verse 8. And he
Start at
asked
verse
7.
Yeah.
Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth?
Yo, because you had which angel? It was one of the archangels that was dealing with Esdras. I forget which one it was, but you know, the angel was coming to give him answers because Esdras was fasting, you know, and he wanted to know, hey, when we gonna get the kingdom, man? When we gonna get out of here? That's what Esdras was inquiring, so the angel answered him. Read that again from the top.
That's right. Verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth?
Yeah, so Esdras was questioning him. He you know, he asking him, hey, when shall be the end? You know, and the beginning of it that followeth. Keep going.
Verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Yeah, and that's what we just read in Genesis, man. Which, like we say, that meant that Jacob was going to pull Esau out of power, man. And that's the time that we in. That's why these Edomites are mad. They getting back in that state, like we were just saying when he was rejected. Esau going, he getting that same spirit that Esau had.
You touch and agree on that?
Say what?
Touch and agree.
No, we good. But yeah, like Esau, he had that spirit of you know, he wanted to kill Jacob, man, because he was rejected. These Edomites are getting that same spirit, man. Really, the Lord, he's putting that on them because it's time for 2/3 of our people to get put to death.
Sure.
So that's why Esau is he's growing them horns back, man. Like the movie Hellboy. You know how his horns got cut, but they grow back? That's Esau, man. His horns is growing back, man. You know? And he sees that his kingdom is perishing. The elites, they know of the prophets, they know of the prophecies, because it say Esau is wiser than Daniel.
Right.
They know about the birthright. They know about the chariots. They know that the Lord is a so-called black man. They know these things. So that's why they getting in that same spirit that Esau had when he was rejected, man.
Right.
And what did Esau what did he want to do to Jacob when he realized he was rejected? What did he want to do to Jacob?
He
wanted to kill him, right? So that's what these elites plan on doing to you Jakes, man. They plan on putting you to death.
And really, that same spirit that's in Esau was that same spirit that was in Cain.
Mhm.
You know, which means, you know, in the Hebrew it means weapon, right?
Yeah.
Meaning weapon. You know, so Cain killing his brother Abel because Abel presented a more righteous offering, sacrifice. You know, and that same spirit is within Jacob and Esau, man, all over again.
Exactly, because Cain was Esau in the reincarnation. You know, it doesn't say that in the scriptures, but if you spiritual, you can see that.
That's right.
You know, and Esau, that same spirit, like what you said, Cain, when Esau realized that he was rejected, that hatred that he had for Jake, that same spirit is coming back times 10, man. The Lord is going to amplify it, so that, because what did King David say? He said, "Deliver me from the wicked, which is thy sword." Esau is the wicked, and he's the sword of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua on the left hand side. So keep going on that.
Verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yeah, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. We in the end of Esau's kingdom. That's why you got, you know, the economy is getting ready to crash, and Esau, he's trying to figure out a way to keep his kingdom going. That's why they have this New World Order agenda, man. But guess what? Hold that and get Job 14:5. There's nothing Esau can do to prolong his kingdom, man. When the Most High says the time is up, the time is up. Like it says in Psalm 75:7, the Most High is the judge. He put up down one and set up another, man. He's putting you Edomites out of power, man. And that's why Esau's mad. And that's why, like that video Apostle Tahar put up, all you saw was Edomites getting guns. You know what I'm talking about? That's all you saw, man. Because these Edomites are preparing to fight for their kingdom, man. While you Jakes, y'all too busy fighting each other, killing each other, you know, robbing each other. Your enemy is preparing on killing you, man. And that's why Esau is going to prevail against you 2/3, ultimately because the Lord got it set up that way. But if you think about it on a carnal sense, Esau is going to prevail against you 2/3 because y'all not ready.
Right.
You know, like when you go to war, if your enemy not ready, if you flank your enemy, you gonna overcome them. You Jakes, you too busy worshiping these celebrities, mourning over Kobe, fighting each other, robbing each other. Esau, when he come down on you Jakes, man, it's gonna be an easy kill, man. I mean, yeah, Jake gonna fight. Yeah, a lot of Edomites gonna get slaughtered too. But you 2/3, y'all gonna get put to death, man. You know? Which a lot of you gonna coon to Esau, you gonna take the chip, and the missile's gonna get you, man. You know? But ultimately, Jake is gonna prevail because Yahweh Shai is going to win, man. Alright? Which we're gonna get in Revelation. Oh, matter of fact, get Job 14:5, and then we're gonna get your precepts. So you don't hold too many. You can close Idris.
Alright, this is Job chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Yeah, the Lord put bounds on Esau that he cannot pass, man. You know, nothing Esau. That's why all these agendas that Esau has, you know, Agenda 2020, Agenda 2030, him planning on prolonging his kingdom, it's all vain, man.
That's right.
It's all vain. Which whole Psalms, the second chapter. You still got Revelation though, right?
Yeah.
Your whole
I got a
Psalms
precept to back it up right
yeah.
quick.
Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 20 and verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Yeah, and that's what the Most High is going to do, man. While you Edomites, because everything is going to so-called go back to normal, because Esau's going to push this chip. See, all hell is going to break loose, but through that hell, Esau is going to, you know, push the chip and bring what they would call, what's the word I'm looking for? Pretty much bring things, it's going to look like things back to normal.
We're gonna make it peace. When they say peace.
Safety.
Yeah,
yeah, because right when it looks like they out today. Cause right when it looks like things is normal, the Most High gonna shoot them missiles, man. You know, because what's gonna happen? All hell gonna break loose, and Esau's. Oh, this is what I was looking for the term, order out of chaos. Esau's gonna use martial law and family counts to bring order out of chaos. He's gonna make you take this chip, and through you taking this chip, he's going to, you know, establish the economy again. Okay, people buying and selling, you know, purchasing with the chip, you know, doing their thing, and you know what I'm saying? Things going, what you would say, get back to normal, but then you gonna have this war break out, and then the Most High gonna launch them missiles, man. You know, he gonna launch them missiles and destroy Babylon the Great.
That's right.
But what's the other precepts you got?
I got Romans 9.
Romans 9.
Yeah.
What was you gonna start at?
Verse basically
13.
going into the children again, but basically going back. This was going back when you were talking about, you know, about, you know, the slacking, the birthright and the blessing belonging to Jacob in the beginning anyway. You know, according to election. So I was gonna bring that out. Can I bring it out?
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Romans 9. I'm gonna start at verse 10. And not only this, but when Rebekah also conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for verse 11, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth.
Yeah, stop right there, up. That's how you know that the Old Testament goes hand in hand with the New Testament, man. Because Paul is quoting what's written in the Old Testament, man.
He did that plenty of times, man.
Plenty of times. There's plenty of accounts where he was because during that time all they had was the Old Testament. You know, the New Testament was being written just like today. The new books is being written that we gonna read in the kingdom, man. You know, but it said that before they were even born, the Most High already had this set up. You know, he already had the movie set up. That's why there's nothing you Edomites can do, because the Most High, he already created the script. Before you were even born, he had, okay, this is what Esau's going to do. This is what he's going to be called. Jacob, the tribes are going to come out of him. The Most High had everything set up from the beginning, man. Yeah, the demons is out there. And then you see how the demons knew each other. Him and the other dude, they like saluted each other.
They both said praise the Lord together.
Oh, they both said it together?
Yeah. The other dude, he said it first and then he said it.
Yeah, these demons, hey, cause the demons know who we are, man. Like during the time of Yahushua, when he came up to Legion said, "Is it our time yet?" Legion was scared. He even called him Yahushua. He knew that was the Lord, man. See, the demons, they know who the men of the Lord are, you know. But the demon, you know, brothers know that story. You know, pretty much Yahushua put them in the pigs, you know. But that just goes to show you that they know who the men of the Lord is, you know, and they know that their time is coming to an end, because right now this is Satan's world. But Satan, his rulership is coming to an end, man. You know. But you can keep reading on that.
Come on. Verse 11 again. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth.
Yeah, and it said before they even did good or evil, man. You know, the Most High already had the script written.
Verse 12. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. What
nothing. Oh no, you good, brother. And nothing changed. You know, didn't anything change, man? Esau, your future is still subjection to Jacob. You know, and it's over. It's over for them, man. You know, it's over for when all hell break loose, man. These women, hey, it's gonna be hard for them, man.
That's right.
You know, if you just saw what I saw, you see what I saw?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. But yeah, keep going.
Come. Verse 12 again. It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Yeah, and nothing changed, and that's found in the book of Malachi. So Paul was just straight up quoting the Old Testament. He was quoting Genesis, then he went to Malachi. You know, it said Esau have I hated, but Jacob have I loved, and that's talking about Esau. That's talking about the whole nation of Edom. That's not just talking about, oh, the Most High hated the forefather of the Edomites but then all of a sudden he loved his seed. No, that's talking about the whole nation, man. And he loves the whole nation of Jacob, man. You know? Keep on.
Verse 14, what shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? The Most High forbid.
Yeah, you had something that you wanted to say?
No, I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
no, you good.
Okay,
You
yeah.
got it.
So you know, shall we say the most? Because a lot of people, it's mainly Jake. When you tell them what the scriptures say, oh, why would the Most High create something and hate them? You can't think on the level of the Most High, man. The scriptures say just as heaven and earth is higher than us, His ways are higher than us. You know, you can't think on the Most High on His level. So yeah, He created a nation that He hates and that He's going to exterminate. But it's because He wants to do it, man. The Most High can do what He want to do, man.
Amen.
You know? What was some more on that? You had another precept?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get let's get Psalms 2 and 1.
All right, it's Psalms chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and
My
the
name
people
is
imagine a vain thing?
Yeah, and that's Esau, man. Esau is imagining, you know, establishing his new world order, you know, establishing, you know, destroying our people. You know, he wants to stop the Lord from coming back, man. Hey, he even thinks that he can beat the Lord. He even thinks that he can beat the Most High. Because Esau, his blessing is a sword. They have some high level technology that we haven't seen, but it ain't nothing compared to the technology that Yahweh Shai is coming back with, man. You know, see, Esau, he been feeling himself since he conquered the Israelites. Because when he first came over here, he conquered. Even before that, he conquered our people with his blessing. You know, but the Lord, our King, is coming back with a greater blessing, man. You know. But yeah, it said, why do the heathen rage and imagine a vain thing? Keep going. Kind of
Right.
gonna throw it off.
The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against His anointed, saying,
Yeah, and that's what the kings of the earth is doing, man. These elites, they planning on coming on how they can defeat Yahushua, man. You know, and defeat you Israelites. But it's all vain though, because everything that they plan to do is gonna come to naught. You know. Keep going.
right?
There is no real life. It says the books. Shabling.
And it says, against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. All right, verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision.
Yeah, because the Most High is in control of everything, man. Didn't the Most High say, I form the light, I create darkness, I create peace, I create evils? The Lord does all these things, man. And that's why He gonna laugh, because you Edomites, that's why the scriptures say the Lord knoweth the thoughts of men, that they are vain. Esau is planning on, you know, they putting their blood, sweat, and tears into their agenda. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to accomplish our agenda. And the Lord is laughing, man, because He's planning on sending Yahweh Shai back to destroy your empire, man. Which we're going to get that in Revelation. Get Revelation 19. But what, you had a precept?
Yeah, real quick. This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought in his angels and prevailed not.
Yeah. Read it again, so like I got thrown off by that dude. Oh, and what I was saying earlier before you read that, when I was going in on women, because them two Edomite women walked by, right? And he had reached them, and when they kept looking back at him, but you could see the look on their face. They was looking back like they could do something.
Oh.
Like they could stand toe to toe.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the pride of these women right now.
Yeah.
But best believe, man, it's because you know when they let these prisoners out, they also gonna let these mental patients out.
Yeah.
And you know they got high level demons. You got Legion in there somewhere, man.
Yeah.
You got Legion. He under the asylum, and he gonna be out here doing all kind of crazy shit. But yeah, you can read it again, Salaki.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels.
Yeah, and this ain't talking about Satan fighting against the Most High.
That's
You
right.
know how these Christians say, you know, Satan and God was battling it out.
That's right.
This is talking about when Yahushua comes back with the, because even Michael coming with Yahushua, the archangel, and they're coming back with the fleet of chariots, man, the so-called UFOs. And when they come back, Esau was going to fight, man. It said the dragon and his angels. Is talking about Esau and his military, which even all these militaries, because the Lord is coming back in the midst of World War III. You know, He's coming back when these other nations, they done shot their missiles. You know, and Babylon is getting ready to be burnt. You're gonna have the military fight against the Lord, man. But what did it say? Keep going.
Like it. Turned on. Verse
Revelation 19.
verse 8, and prevailed not.
Yeah, and prevailed not. Because Esau, you're not gonna win this battle, man. You know, you're gonna be humiliated on a high level. Keep going.
Neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Yeah, because you Edomites gonna perish, man. Which matter of fact, since you brought that out, let's get 2 Edges 13. Did you have another precept though?
Nah, it's the spirit that left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get 2 Edges 13. But you got Revelation 19, right? Yeah, because hey, it's getting ready to be you're gonna have World War III, which is the War of Armageddon, but then you also gonna have a war between Esau, you know, and our Lord, man. Which the Most High just got that set up as entertainment and to humiliate Esau, you know, because the Lord could just come down and put you people in slavery, but He wanted to make it interesting. You know, He wants Esau to fight, and hey, we want Esau to fight, man. You know, we don't want Esau to just give up and surrender. We want Esau to try and fight and keep his kingdom, you know? Go ahead.
All right, it's Revelation chapter 19, verse 12.
Yeah, this city about to be ran by demons soon, man.
All right, this Revelation chapter 19, verse 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and his head were many crowns.
Yeah, because when Yahushua comes back, that represents that he's gonna put down the kings of the earth, man. All right, you ain't gonna have, you know, Kim Jong-un and the president of China and Putin. You ain't gonna have them in their own lands, you know, doing their thing. They're gonna be trodden down, man. You know. So like a read.
All right, it says his
We
eyes.
got Legion out here today, man.
Says his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself.
Yeah, so when Yahushua comes back, he ain't coming back to play, man. He coming back to take you Edomites out of power, and it's gonna be a great destruction, man. You know. But you got 2 Edges 13.
Come on.
Let's start at I guess we can start at verse 1.
All right. This is 2 Esdras chapter 13 and verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea.
Yeah, so Esdras had a vision. You know, he had a vision. Keep going.
And once again, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
And this is where they got that movie Independence Day from. You know, they get all these movies from the scripts. You know, Esdras was seeing Yahushua come back with the angels, man, like what the brother just read in Revelation. What even John seen that. You know, even John seen Yahushua come back with the angels. You know, read that verse again.
Come
Be circumspect though.
on.
Yeah.
Verse 5 again. And after this I beheld, and lo, or select it. Verse 4. No, verse 3.
Yeah.
And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him.
Yeah, so when Yahushua come back, hey, people gonna be scared, man. People gonna be terrified when they see these so-called UFOs. When they see especially the one that the Lord coming on, man. He not coming on no itty bitty ship. You know, he coming on the biggest ship, man. And they showed on that Dabu 7 video that it was a ship bigger than the Earth, man. Right. That could have been the Father ship. The Father ship might be bigger than that. You know, and that's what the Lord coming on. You know, he coming on that big ship, and people gonna be scared, man. And it said when he looked, everybody was scared because you're gonna see the Lord, man. You're not gonna see the ship and be wondering if it's green aliens in there. You're gonna see a so-called black man, you know, in a pure white garment with a beard, man. And you're gonna know who that is. You ain't gonna have to question it. You're gonna know that that's the Lord, man. You know, all this debate about what the Lord looks like is gonna come to an end real soon, man. You know, keep going. Oh, and the main ones is gonna be trembling is Esau. Esau gonna be the main one shaking. Keep going up. That's Esau's greatest fear, is seeing a so-called black man above him.
Right. Verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned. Hey, bro, back up.
Yeah,
man.
just step back, man.
Verse 4.
We got authority over these demons.
Come.
You know, that's why we ain't to be scared, man.
That's right.
We gotta. Yahweh Shah gave us authority over these demons, man. And that's why Yahweh Shah said, rejoice not that the demons are subject unto you, but rejoice that your names are written in heaven.
That's right.
But that proves that we have authority over them, man. That's why we ain't to be scared of these demons, man. You know, they listen to what we tell them to do. You see what happened? But yeah, read that again.
That's right. Verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire.
Yeah, because these ships is going to be shooting laser beams, man. You know, they're going to be shooting concentrated energy on the A. That's why people, all you going to hear is screams, man. People going to be running around screaming like they show you in that movie War of the Worlds. You hear everybody running and screaming. At first, in that movie, you seen that movie War of the Worlds?
Yeah.
At first, when they came out, people was just looking at them. You know, everybody crowded around. What's that? What's that? As soon as they started shooting on laser beams, everybody started running. That's how it's gonna be, man. You know, keep going. You got a piece of too? Oh, okay.
Verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of by the sea.
Yeah, and that's Esau and his military, man, which we just read in Revelation the 12th chapter. This is coming to pass, man. We in the time. Apostle Tahar demon, it's the year of prophecy. Lord willing, this could play out in this year, man. You know, we in that time, man. And like what I just mentioned, the brother read that in Revelation the 12th chapter. This is when Esau fights against the Lord, man.
That's right.
And he's going to be embarrassed on a high level. Everybody looks at Esau like he's God. You know, wants to be like him. Of all these heathens, they want to be like Esau. Everybody's going to witness the humiliation and downfall of Esau, just like they witnessed our downfall, man. When we went into captivity, these other nations were rejoicing, and they all knew about it. You know, yeah, about time the Lord got him out of here, man. That dude got high-level demons on him. But
Yeah, they letting these, because of the whole coronavirus shit, man, they letting all these motherfuckers out, man.
Yup, these crazies out.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, and like we were just saying, man, like they show you in that movie, The First Purge, that crazy dude that got out and he was killing everybody. You got people, man. The Lord has spirits created for vengeance, man. You got these spirits. The Lord got these demons, high-level demons on these people, and they gonna have spiritual power on the left-hand side. You gonna be running from them, shooting them. They still gonna be running at your ass. Them bullets ain't gonna hurt them. Them bullets ain't gonna hurt them at all, man. And
You
this,
saw him looking like, was he looking y'all in y'all eyes and shit?
yeah, it was.
That's some demons, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
like
ain't
you
even
said, because I know that he's looking like dead. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, these demons and these evil spirits, they know who the men of the Lord
They
are,
know.
man. Even though we might
know.
not know necessarily who we are, hey, those spirits, they know.
That's a faith booster. And the only reason he did that is because he see the light, man. See, when we get that spiritual power, we're going to be able to rebuke them demons off of him.
And we did. I mean, we did though. You know, through the spirit.
Like, we gonna be able to cast them demons out, and he gonna be like, oh shit, what the fuck was I doing? You know? He gonna come into reality with himself. That's the times that we in, man. And Yahweh Shai gave us authority over these evil spirits, man. That's why when brothers see them, brothers don't get scared, man. Like when you have sleep paralysis, you know, the demons fuck with you.
Shit, I had one the other day, man.
Yeah, the demons
I was just laying
messing
on
with
I was just laying on the couch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't get up.
Yeah, they do that because they know who the men of the Lord is.
I know Brother Yeshaya goes through. He was saying he go through that a lot, man.
Yeah.
Well, they'll pin him down.
You can't move.
Yeah.
You can see them. They'll just be standing there. You know, me and this brother had a similar testimony on that. You know, but hey, we ain't to be scared, man, because the right hand side is greater than the left hand side. All right, and we trust in the right hand side. And like I said, Yahweh Shai gave us authority over these demons, man.
Yeah, that's the spirit though, because earlier in the week, man, the spirit hopped on me to do a video, and that's why I always say it be through the spirit. It's not because I might, you know, it was a video I wanted to do a long time ago, but I forgot. And then, you know, when the spirit jumped it back on me, and I said that basically Satan was gonna go harder in these last days, man. He's not gonna let up. You know, he's gonna send his demons, his angels on the left hand side. You know, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to roam around the earth, man, even more than before. You know, but the thing is, like we've been saying, hey, we're not to fear those things, man.
No.
It's to try our faith.
Exactly.
You
That's
know?
all it is. Because a dude that don't got faith would have ran. Oh man, you know that's a low level test right there. You know, like we gotta have faith, man. You know that the Lord is with us. That's the only reason why they fuck with us. Because the Lord is with us, man.
Hey, and
you
at
know,
the same,
Lord willing.
so like, and at the same time, the Lord is building us up, you know, kind of breaking us in as to what we're about to go through, man.
Exactly.
Because this time that we're coming into, and it all links back together through the Spirit, man. Hey, the Lord is going to unleash. Hey, that fourth dimension is going to be made manifest on this realm,
Yeah,
man.
these demons gonna be here, man.
You're gonna see them. We can't see. We see them through the physical. You know,
Yeah.
when they put
They
themselves
hop on people.
right. But we're gonna see them. Hey, ain't no telling what this demon actually looks like, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it could have been Manny. Because
Yeah.
when you said that we got authority of these demons, you said what one of them?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, it could've
yeah.
been
He
a whole-
pointed.
yeah, it
Yeah,
could've
he
been
pointed
a-
back. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Could have been a legend. Then he did one of these. Like he told like back off.
Yeah.
You know that showed you
It was hella demons in front
It
of
could
us,
have been.
bro.
It ain't no telling, man.
And we got angels in front of us.
Man, yeah, that
You
don't matter
say-
because I was gonna say, hey, through the Spirit, man, you know, it's an inward prayer. But every time I come to count, I pray that the Lord has a hedge of protection about us, man,
Yeah.
about me and the brothers, you know. And He always comes through, man. Hey, there's no evil gonna touch us, man. We're preaching the word in righteousness, man.
And we
you know,
and we got angels around us, man.
but we gonna
With
be
swords.
tested though.
And
you
they
know?
ready. Them angels like, come up, come up. I'ma slice your ass.
Con.
But yeah, he can see the demons, man. That's how he got hella demons on him. He can actually see them.
Yeah, he seen him. That's why, yeah, that's through the Spirit. That's why he pointed. Cause I was like, you know, who he talking about? But now it makes more sense. He sees him, man.
Yup. And then he was, hey, see, look, anybody else talking to him like that, he would cut their throat. You know? Because when them Edomite bitches walked by and he was reaching at them and they looked back at him, they made a face at him, he was like, hey man, these demons about to tear you people apart. And it's worse demons, it's gonna be niggas out here foaming out their mouth, man. High level demons on.
Hey, to be real, I feel in the spirit, man.
Yeah.
Whether he know this or not, man, he came up here wanting to get blessed,
Yeah.
wanting to get the demons
Yeah.
off of him.
Wanting to
That's
get
his whole
cured.
reason of being up here.
Wanting to get cured. That's
You
all
know,
he wanted.
He said he wanted to agree, like hold hands and agree, man. But
Yeah.
no, man, we ain't trying to.
Dude,
You know,
nah, I
we
ain't
ain't
touching
trying to
him.
get your spirits on that.
Yeah, he said you want to shake hands on that, trying to
man.
put them demons
Hey,
on.
We don't got that power to
Yeah.
get them off.
Not yet. He trying to put them on us.
Yeah.
And then you said him and the other demon said, "Praise the Lord."
Yeah.
Say all praise.
That, and I wanted to bring out this scripture right quick.
Yeah, you still got second.
Yeah, I still got it.
Okay.
Just, you know, because once
Yeah,
again,
you
these,
good.
you know, these demons, they know, you know, and I'm gonna bring it out right quick. This is James chapter 2 and verse 18, yeah, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Verse 19, here's the point. Thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. So, you know, hey, through the Spirit, they know who we serve, man. They serve the same power, man, and they tremble. You know, going back to that account with Legion and Yahushua, man, they know who Yahushua is, man. The only begotten Son of the Most High. He has dominion over them. And us being joint heirs with Yahushua through the Spirit, Lord willing, we're a part of, we're those men. We also have that dominion, man.
I'm gonna get it. This Luke chapter 10, verse 17, it says, and the 70 returned again with joy, saying, Lord, even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Notwithstanding in this, rejoice not that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven. So they was rejoicing because through the names Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, these demons are made subject unto us, man. That's why the scriptures say, at the name of Yahushua, every knee shall bow. And we come in the name of the Lord, man. That's why when we out here and we dealing with these demons, they really scared of us, man. They really scared of us, but like the brother said, they were just testing up. That was just a test of faith, you know. But you see how when we told him, hey, get back, man, get back, Satan, he jumped back, you know, because the Lord gave us authority over these demons, man. But you can get your precept.
All right, it's Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. So for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah, and that's why you gotta have faith to come out here, man. You know, you gotta be strong in the mind, because if you ain't right, if you ain't grounded, if you out here and you dealing with demons, you might bug out, you might fold, you might not want to come out here no more, man. You know, and it's gonna get worse, man. It's gonna be higher level demons that's going to try to bring us down in these last days, man.
That's right.
You know, because when these people turn into cannibals, when all hell break loose and people is coming up against us, that's really demons coming up against us, man. Cause these people got demons on them.
That's right.
You know, and like how y'all brought out how he was pointing at the demons, the spirit world is all around us, man. You know, that's why you have, you know, wicked thoughts and shit, because demons is around you, putting shit in your mind, trying to get on you, trying to find a way in. Right. You know, and if you ain't grounded, them demons gonna overcome you, man. Like the dude that fell out of our camp, them demons is playing hot potato with his ass.
That's why you gotta put on
him around.
That's why you gotta put on the whole armor, man.
Yup.
Going back to, you know, we brought that out maybe like
matter of
last
fact,
week.
I was gonna start right
And I got a precept as well.
Yeah, let him get that first with the armor. Yeah, man, because hey, man, like I said, these demons is all around us, and like the brother said, they gonna manifest, man. You know, and I even had a dream. This was a while ago that I was like in a safe house, and I looked outside and there was a demon out there, and it started running towards the house, man. You know, and I had another dream. I believe I told you about this, where I was getting chased by a skeleton, and I was scared as hell. I was running, but then something overcame me. Like I wasn't scared no more, and I rebuked it in the name of the Lord, and then it just stood there. You know, it wasn't fucking with me no more. It just stood there and it was looking at me, and I kept rebuking it. You know.
So this Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yeah, you gotta have on the armor of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. If you ain't got the armor of the Lord, then these demons gonna overcome you, man. And that's why dudes fall out, because they don't have their hedge around them. You know, they might have had it for a short time, but then when the Lord removes their hedge, them demons hop on you, man. And now that we in the end, these demons is fighting tooth and nail to get us to fall out, man. Putting thoughts in your mind, you know, trying to pull you out because they see who you are, man. These demons know, Satan knows who the elect is. That's why Yahushua told Peter, he said, Satan desires to sift you as wheat.
That's right.
Because, hey, Peter being the head of the church, Satan wanted to get him, you know? And that applies to the rest of the elect. Satan is trying to pull the elect out, man.
That's right.
But what did Yahushua say? He said, no man is able to pluck them out of my hands. So no matter what these demons do, no matter how bad they may plague your mind, if you are part of the elect, somehow, some way, the Lord is going to give you strength to overcome them, man. You know, and that's why prayer is important, man. You know, we gotta beg the Lord to give us the spirit of endurance and the spirit to rebuke and battle these demons, man.
That's right.
You know, but what else did you have?
I got Colossians right quick.
Okay.
You know, this is Colossians chapter 1 and verse 15. Who is the image of the invisible power, the firstborn of every creature, and that's Yahushua. For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible. And that's why I wanted to go into that, dealing with the third and fourth dimension, man. Yahushua created the demons as well. All right, whether they be thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created by him and for him, and he is before all things, and by him all things consist. So, hey, when we put on that whole armor, man, and we prophesy in the name of Yahushua, man, because he is our mediator, he is our head. Hey, what did the scripture just say? He created everything, man. Hey, Yahweh gave all authority over to the Son. And once again, we're joint heirs with Yahushua, man. So we have nothing to fear in these times, man. You know, unless you got that guilty conscience that you haven't been putting on that whole armor, that you haven't been praying, that you got, you know, some form of wickedness still on you. Hey, other than that, man, you got nothing to worry about, man. And that's another thing too, because you can't be carnal, you know, because hey, to be carnally minded is death. Because hey, in this time that we're coming into, hey, a gun isn't gonna kill a fucking demon, man.
Hell no.
That's why that those carnal weapons, Esau's weapons, are only gonna get you so far, man. That's why everybody doesn't have that hedge. It doesn't matter how many weapons you have, and I'm talking about Jake now. You know, that think that they're gonna be able to deliver themselves. Hey, the Lord can send those demons out, man.
To get you. Lord could have a demon give you a heart attack, man. You know, all like what you say, man, if you trusting in them, that's why the scriptures say, no hand joining hand,
The wicked shall not go unpunished.
You know? And he that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So if you got that, if you trusting in Esau's weapon, man, you gonna die by his weapon. You know, we ain't out here telling Jake to get guns. We telling you to trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man, because that's how we gonna be delivered. You know, you can have all these guns, and then what if it jam up? What if somebody trying to kill you and your gun jam up?
You only got so many fucking bullets.
Exactly. What if you run out of bullets?
Esau be decked up, man. Esau know what's going. That's his blessing, man.
Esau coming in with the big boy shit, man. We in a time where Esau kingdom is crumbling, and they see that. They see that they're getting ready to fall.
That's right.
So they gonna release all that high level shit, man. They gonna be pulling up to your hood with tanks. You see that already?
Yeah.
They showing low level military equipment right now. You know, you see the National Guard. You know, they got tanks on trains and shit. They got the military vehicles. That's all low level shit right now, man. Soon Esau gonna be out here with the CIA weapon.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But let's get back to 2nd Esdras 13.
This is
read verse 4 again.
Yeah. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 13 and verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it filleth the fire.
Yeah, because there's gonna be a lot of lasers coming, man, from them ships. It's gonna be that's why the scriptures say the great and terrible day of the Lord, man. It ain't gonna be no day of peace. Hey, even the elect gonna be scared. Even Esdras himself said, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days, man? And Esdras is a man of the Lord. Esdras is gonna be delivered, you know? It's gonna be a terrible day, man. Let's keep going.
Verse 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea.
Yeah, and they gonna be sitting on themselves, man. Really, the Most High, he gonna put that spirit in them to make them fight. You know, because they really not gonna want to fight. They ain't gonna want to fight against the Lord, man. They gonna be shooting at the ships. The bullets gonna go right through them. You know, they shooting missiles at the chariots. It ain't doing nothing. You know, the Lord look at their ass and the laser beam destroy their whole ship. You know, evaporate their whole ship. Keep on, turn them into dust.
But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hills were graven, and I could not.
Yeah, so Esdras, he thought it was a mountain, man. You know, and he tried to look where the end of it was, and he couldn't find it. So that very well could have been the father's ship, man, that was out there in space. And Esau knows this. NASA, hey, they know about these ships, man. They see the ships all the time. When they be looking at other planets, you know, they looking through the telescope, chariot zoom through. They have classified information on so-called UFOs in the CIA, man. You know, and that's why they have Area 51, where they trying, Esau, he's trying to build a chariot. You know, they trying to come up with their own technology on how they can prevail against the Lord, man. You know, but this is technology that's out of this world. The chariots were not made by man. You know, they don't have to get an oil change. They don't have to get a tune-up. You know, they're spiritual vehicles, man. We can't even fathom on what a chariot can do. You know, they can move at the speed of light. They can morph. You know, they defy the laws of physics, man. They could fly into the ocean. It won't even make a splash, you know. They could warp. This is some high level technology that Esau doesn't stand a chance against, man. So keep on.
And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight.
Yeah, so they gonna be scared, man. You know, they gonna see the Lord, they gonna see the ships, they gonna see Michael. They gonna be terrified, man. You know, but the Most High gonna put that spirit in them to make them fight anyway. You know, nah, you gonna fight. All of Esau's pride gonna be broken in an instant, man. Here it is. Esau think he's the big bad wolf. He think he's the Most High, and he gonna be shitting bricks soon, man. You know, keep on.
And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war.
Yeah, so Yahushua wasn't even threatened, man. Like Apostle Tahar did that video. It's gonna be easy work.
Easy work.
It's gonna be easy work.
And he was hyped up in that video too.
Yeah.
I could tell he excited, man.
For real, man.
He about to see the Lord. Hey, we are, Lord willing, we are part of that number, man.
For real.
We all gonna see the Lord, man.
Easy work.
We
easy. Like when you say you some big buff dude and you got a midget, you know, calling you out.
You can not even a midget, a fucking ant.
An ant. You see an ant, you easy work. That's what the Lord gonna do to Esau, man. He gonna stump your ass. You know, squish your ass, man. You Edomites getting ready to go into slavery.
That's right.
Every single last one of you, man. You know, and the Lord is gonna humiliate you. All right, high level humiliation. He gonna show just how weak you are, man. Esau gonna come out with his best technology, and it ain't gonna have no effect on the ships. It ain't gonna be a battle. It ain't gonna be, we got fallen angels. We gotta help them out. We gotta, you know, it ain't even gonna be a fight, man.
Like imagine, you know, to the brothers that watch Dragon Ball Z,
Yeah.
like how they, you know, the most powerful ones, they don't gotta move much. They just kind of be like, they just stand back.
Yeah.
You know, and I think about, you know, Frieza in the earlier days, like
Yeah.
Frieza knew he was the shit, man.
Yeah.
And he like, you
He
know,
sat
they'll
on
try
the
to
throne.
shoot something. He just, or like
Yeah.
Beerus, he had just goddamn just, you
Yeah.
know.
Like right now, Moro, like if you've been keeping up with the
Con.
manga, however you say it, he got that king like rulership mentality.
But what did the scriptures say?
Like
Hey,
he just go like that.
yeah, Howard Shaw said he didn't even lift his hand up, man.
Yeah. He ain't gonna be threatened, man. Esau gonna come in with his high level technology, microwave guns and whatever they got.
Laser
and the
beams.
Lord just gonna look at them, He just gonna look at them, man, and obliterate them. It ain't even gonna be a fight. It's gonna be easy work, like Apostle Tar said, easy work, man. And this is a power that's coming to redeem us. We ain't gotta worry about, oh man, what if Yahushua lose and we gotta stay in this captivity? We ain't even gotta think about that, man, because the Lord ain't gonna lose. It's easy work. Keep going.
Verse 10, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath.
Yeah, read that verse again.
But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue that he cast out sparks and tempests.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna be coming out of these ships, man. All kind of lasers. It's hey man, this is gonna be the most quickest battle in history, man. It ain't gonna be a like usually when a war takes place, it lasts for years. It ain't gonna be, it take a whole year for Yahushua to prevail. Hey, the scriptures say that this place gonna be destroyed in 1 hour, man. It's gonna be a quick battle because the Lord, when He comes back, He's coming to redeem the elect, and them missiles is going to finish everything else, man. Keep going.
Verse 11.
And when I said Jake Dunn, you saw that Jake?
Yeah.
He knew I was talking about him because he stopped. Yeah, Jake through, man. Jake is done. Ooh.
Verse 11, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which were prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid.
So Edris was seeing smoke. He was seeing destruction, man. And when he saw it, he was afraid. And that was just a vision. But this vision is actually prophecy, and it's going to play out, man. Lord willing, we are part of the elect. Hey, our lot might be to witness this, man. If we're not martyred, Our lot, hey, we're going to actually see this. We're going to actually see what Edris was seeing, man. Yeah. Come on this side, man. Come on this side. All right, keep going.
Verse 12, afterward I saw the same man come down from the mountain and call unto him another peaceable multitude.
Hey, Salakia. Like during the time of Yahushua, they knew that if they touched his garment, they would be healed. They just wanted to be around him, and that's how this demon. That's why he keeps standing beside the brother, because he's trying to be healed. He see that light on you. He see that you got a spirit. He might see the angels. He can see the demons. He might see the angels around you. So he trying to get that healing.
He took off running.
You say he took off running? Yeah, get out of here, man. Don't come back. Lord willing, he don't come back. Stay down there, man. Go mess with somebody down there. These demons is out here today, man. But yeah, read it again, Salaki.
Verse 12 again. Afterward I saw the same man come down from the mountain and call unto him another peaceable multitude.
Yeah, this is the elect. Because it say the elect shall be gathered from the four winds, man. The elect is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And this is when the elect get beamed up. Just keep going.
And there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, some were sorry, some of them were bound, and others some brought out of them that were offered. Then was I sick through great fear, and I awake and said,
yeah, so that proves that, if you get put into a FEMA camp, that don't mean that you gonna die. I mean, the Lord did say, you know, be faithful unto death, because some of us will be martyred. But it says that some were glad, some were sorry, and some of them were bound, man. You know, so you might be in a FEMA camp and get beamed up. You know, be delivered while you in that FEMA camp. You know, that's why if you get in a FEMA camp, don't lose faith.
Yeah.
Don't think, oh, the Lord ain't dealing with me, you know. Because best believe, them demons really gonna attack you then, man.
Yeah.
You know, you in a FEMA camp, them demons really gonna have you thinking, you ain't a man of the Lord.
Yeah.
The Lord ain't dealing with you. Look, the Lord got you in here. If the Lord was with you, he wouldn't have you in here. But you gotta understand these. That's why I did that lesson. The scriptures have to be in you, man. Because if you in a FEMA camp, you gotta meditate on, okay, Yahushua said some of us will be locked up. You know, and meditate on this. It says,
be faithful unto death.
be faithful unto death. That's Revelation 2. That's what I was quoting. Well, yeah, you can go ahead and get it. Revelation 2 and 10. But yeah, and meditate on this as well, man. Because you could be in that FEMA camp, and when Yahushua comes back, you be beamed up. And it says some were glad. Hey, a lot of brothers gonna be happy, and it says some were sorry. A lot of brothers gonna be feeling unworthy, man. Like, oh, like, you know, you're gonna be scared. Like, oh man, I hope I'm delivered. Cause that's gonna be the end all be all, man. It's either you a part of the elect or you not. That's gonna be a moment where you hoping you beamed up, man. And I've had dreams where I was in that situation, like somehow I knew the Lord was coming, man.
Yeah. Like like the dream I had when I was younger.
Yeah.
Before I came into the truth. Like I was going to a FEMA camp. I remember what the trucks looked like.
Yeah.
Like big black charter buses, and they had no writing on them.
Yeah.
And like we were going into the camp, and there was barbed wire everywhere.
Yeah.
But as soon as I stepped off in the camp, basically the shit got destroyed.
Damn.
The whole camp got destroyed.
Yeah.
And then like I just left. Like
Yeah.
I just got away.
You seen this in a vision, or you had a dream?
This was a dream, which I perceived to be a vision at this point.
Yeah.
How long ago did that happen?
I was probably 12 or 13.
You had a similar dream? Oh.
Just curious.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the Lord might give you that. Hey, you might go to a FEMA camp and the Lord give you that power, man. That's why it's best to stay faithful and trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
That's right.
No matter what comes upon you, you know. But that moment when the Lord comes back, it's gonna be a terrifying moment, man. You're gonna be like, man, I hope I'm a part of the elect. I hope I'm a part of the elect. You know,
What do y'all see right now?
like, see what you mean, like,
What do you see right now? There's something very profound that you can see if you recognize signs, if you are who you say you are, and there are profound signs that you can see right now. What is it that you see right now?
talking about what's going on right
What's
now?
happening
What's
right
happening
now?
in the world?
What's going on in the world right now, right in front of us, right here in Greenville.
We're in the time of prophecy.
How? Where's your how you show approval?
Because the scriptures speak about these songs.
What does it talk about?
It talks about that there shall be pestilence, and,
Amen.
and that's what you was talking about.
Oh man. Who else you see? What color is it?
What color?
Pestilence, what color is it?
What color is pestilence?
What color is the horse? Pestilence is a horse in Revelation. What color is it?
No, pestilence is a disease.
I understand that. But one of the
Oh, you talking about
when it talks about the
four
horse?
Mhm.
That's
It's
just
a representation.
it's a representation. If I had said,
It's a representation.
that, remember I said the Lord coming on the white horse.
Mhm.
The white horse represents power.
Yeah.
All right, and it do says about the it got
I practice social distancing all the time. I ain't really like you touch me like that, to be honest with you. Yeah, I got 6 feet, but yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing, like, you can get on that side too,
Yeah.
where they say social distancing.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
they just said, like that.
There's
That's
a virus
that's
going
real
around.
talk, man.
But
So,
yeah, like what the
No,
brother was
so
saying.
look, this is,
Hey,
this
hold
is
on,
what-
hold on, bro. Let me please.
No disrespect.
Because he ain't get
No
to finish.
disrespect, homie.
You ain't get to finish your point. You want
No
to finish
disrespect
your point,
whatsoever,
right?
but you touched me though, and I give these men space.
Yeah.
That's no problem whatsoever, but you touched me though, and that's a little disrespectful. So I'm saying I'll give these guys space. Did I disrespect you in any way? No
No.
shape, manner, or form.
No.
You young man, you okay? But yeah, don't touch me though.
But yeah, you want to finish your point about the white horse?
Yeah, like basically, where it says, I think Like, I'm not too sure that's how, you know, that's why I say study to show yourself approved. Like, we still got to go back and read certain stuff. Like, you know, that's not fine of our memory right now.
No. He's on it, because when he said pestilence, this is exactly what I saw, and that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Because I was walking through the supermarket, right?
Yeah.
This was a friend of mine told me that, you know, this may be something that is relatively serious.
Yeah.
And it may be a good idea. See, I have 5 sons. 2 of my sons are grown and off the nest. I raised all 5 of my sons by myself. And if my sons were here speaking to you right now, my twins are 15 and I got a 17-year-old, and they would speak to you in a manner as grown men, okay? Very, very, very profound minds that God has blessed me with, and I saw that as being one of the most important things that I was ever going to do, was to raise them and give them everything that they needed, right? So God told me that it might be a good idea to, you know, check the stores, see what I can get.
Yeah.
And because it may actually get serious where you can't find things.
Yeah.
So when I went, I got about $250, $300 worth of food. My mom, my little brother, and then my sons. Got all them together, you know, because it was like in the wind. I was like, yeah, these people about to start tripping out here. Even if it's not a serious situation, okay? Another thing, I done seen so much, like, you know, talk about the harlot that rides the back of the thing. So when things like this happen and we have to shut things down, and now we're talking, there's a curfew here, you see all this, that's more concerning to me, because if you have been living the way you're supposed to live amongst your own temple, then, you know, you should not be afraid, because you will put yourself in the best position to fight off any form of sickness, disease, pestilence, virus, anything like that. If you've been conducting yourself, you discontinue to put things that are poison into your body. You discontinue to put things that originally it says are unclean. It talks about things being unclean that you're not supposed to partake in, and, you know, treat yourself as a temple.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I've been doing that. Hopefully you brothers have been doing that for a long time. My sons have been doing that. So you've set yourself up, plus with the natural, what we have, you know, the original, like our blood is stronger anyway, right? So it is what it is. There's a virus, there's sickness, there's a pestilence. You know what I mean? We just
really,
gonna have to.
But really, we have faith. Like, yeah, we
Right.
try to, we try to eat. I mean, we can't eat 100% healthy. I mean, we try to eat, you know, good, but it all boils
Not
down to
always.
faith.
I got you.
It all boils down, like, even with this virus, like, you can take care of yourself and you can still get it. But we believe that the Lord, who the world ignorantly called God and Jesus Christ, we believe that He has a covering on us, and that He's not going to allow us to partake in these sicknesses. You know, that's where we trust in the Lord. You know, we have faith that He's going to protect us.
Well, faith without works is dead, young brother. So if you're not treating yourself as a temple,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
understand
you're
me?
right.
Then
But
honestly, there's not anything that's off in the sky that is just basically going to miraculously protect you
It
from
is.
anything. Your faith will, but your faith without works.
You're right.
is
Right.
dead.
We do have to do the works, but like I'm saying, you can take care of yourself and train every day and still get the virus.
This is true. You're
That's
right.
what I'm saying. Like
That's true.
you have the works,
That's true.
but we believe that the Lord is going to protect us. That's
Okay.
what we trust in.
Okay, I dig that. So another thing that I saw, and that's you on point with, because that's what I see. So I'm in the supermarket. I'm in Walmart, right? And
Yeah.
I'm looking, and there's absolutely no meat
Yeah.
in the supermarket,
Uh-huh.
right? There's some old turkeys, like some full turkeys that were surplus,
Yeah.
you know, left over from Thanksgiving that was in the back of something that was
Yeah.
out. And there was a little bit of swine over here.
Yeah.
But as far as that, there was no poultry, there was no beef, there was like beef jerky and stuff like that. So the fear that by the pestilence,
Yeah.
which if in Revelations it talks about 4, right, that come through, right? So that pestilence, which I never remember what the colors were. I know what they are, right? War, death, pestilence, and famine.
Yeah.
That's all 4. And that's what you talking about right there too, which is to meditate and be in the word. That's what it says, to walk in that. So that no matter what happens, can't nobody take that from you. You understand? You good, partner? You good, brother? You okay? All right, man. Let's have peace.
You want
Let's
your
have
cup?
peace. Let's have peace in your spirit.
Fuck cup.
It's all good, man. I didn't mean to disrespect you at all, bro. It's cool. I'm peace as they come. I'm peace as they come. Honestly. Okay? I speak peace. Everything's good. We good. We family good. It's all good. So, pestilence, the fear that's being incited by this pest, because it is a real pestilence that's happening. This worldwide sickness that is happening to taking a lot of people is a real thing. It's a 100% real thing, right? But the fear that's being instilled has also ushered in what I saw in the supermarket. I said, that's a famine.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a famine right there. I can't buy meat for my sons.
Right.
Yeah.
So I see pestilence and I see famine. Now, at the same time, you have what rides the back of these things. And so when you start talking about curfews, the FEMA camps, and the things of these nature that we hope and pray don't come to pass in fruition, but we're awake to it and we're aware that, like, yeah, maybe it will. So this is a whole nother aspect that is creeping behind the shadows the way it does. That's how it does. It creeps and it don't let you see the
pestilence
face.
and the sword.
It's there.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know who that is.
But see, all those, the fours, all these.
Yeah.
Martial law.
Check this out.
Yes, look, every third world country that is in an active war has a form of martial law. Because of,
and that's what's coming
I
here.
feel like martial law is a part of war. It's not war itself, but it is a part.
It's a step before.
It is. It
That's
is.
what's coming to this country is civil unrest. Like, cause like what you said about it won't no food in these stores. See, what's gonna happen is, yes, martial law is gonna come to pass because we in the time of prophecy. It speaks about this in the Bible. All right, you're gonna have martial law. You're gonna have martial law, and you're gonna have civil unrest. You're gonna have people protesting, rioting. You're gonna have.
You read the papers right now. I don't know if they passed it, but we are actually doing something illegal right now.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Now they may have retracted it, but as I picked up the paper yesterday, because I'm concerned with my sons, they like to go hang out, ride skateboards, and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So I read that the governor passed down information that any 3 or more
in a gathering. Oh yeah, I seen
together,
that.
and I saw that too. I was like, so you're telling me that keep your focus, young man. Keep your focus. Y'all put that in us too, though. We all grown men. It's all right. So that's concerning too, because I need to know what the laws are. So as far as yesterday, there was going to be a task force that would be breaking up gatherings of what we're doing right now. This would be a misdemeanor as far as the paper yesterday. I think they retracted it, but I don't know. But as far as what I read yesterday, us 4 standing here together had become illegal.
Right.
And there was an actual task force that was coming through and would break you up.
Right.
And if you violated that, they would sign you a citation and they could take you off.
And
you have to pay a
well.
fine.
Right.
And I wanted to be aware of that for my sons, so that they understood, like, okay, y'all need to, if you move, I don't even want you moving. Let's just stay in the house.
Right.
And it's not really off of fear over, it's like they're inciting things for us to be fearful of the air that we breathe. Like, you honestly be afraid of the air. Like, you see what I'm saying? Stuff like this. So, it's like, I want them to be aware so they don't get themselves in. See, that's the thing. One of the 48 laws is always going to be willing. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I want to hear. No disrespect to brother. I wanted to hear what was happening, but you know, I heard you brothers.
So I got a question for you, my
Yeah.
man. So it seems like you know some scriptures and whatnot.
Mhm.
Well, part of major prophecy is, and we see that they're slowly moving toward this,
Mhm.
because if you know about their whole New World Order, this is what they're finally trying to bring about. Now you have to understand who those people are.
Okay.
But also one of the major prophecies is speaking about the mark of the beast. Now, would you know what the mark of the beast is?
Well, according to the scriptures, it's supposed to be the number of a man.
Right. And that number is what?
And the number of the man is 666.
Right. So do you know what that mark is though?
I don't think it's not clear in the scriptures as far as what the mark is,
It is.
where it
ahead and
goes,
get
or if it's branded or what.
Yeah. So you're right. So you're on point. It's basically a branding. So I'm gonna read this to you. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16.
Okay.
And he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or
Right
in their
hand.
foreheads.
Mm.
All right. So that mark where in the
Right
scriptures
hand
right there.
and or
Or
You're saying
either one,
either
or and it can be your left or your right hand.
Mm.
So that mark, when you look into the Greek, it means charagma, which means an insertion and etching into your skin.
Mm.
So, and let me read the second verse, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So we're coming into a system now that they're trying to implement where they're going to introduce this mark of the beast, and you're not going to be
There's-
able to buy or sell without
There
it.
are forms of it already, my brother. You
So-
have one right there. You have one on your.
But what that scripture saying
I
is
understand
it's
that.
gonna be put in you.
I understand
because
that,
right
but
now-
they've been using barcodes
Because
on
right
us
now,
for years.
they trying to do away with
We're
cash.
numbered already. You were numbered when you were
I know,
born, young brother.
but they trying to do away with cash now because
yeah.
they're saying that the virus is spread with money. Which the real reason why they trying to do away with cash is because they trying to use this chip. All right, they don't want to deal with debit cards.
There
or
already
anything.
are people that have the chip implanted.
Exactly.
That started
Yeah.
in Philadelphia
Exactly.
Yeah.
like 20 years
But-
ago.
but what
as
they
as
want-
an experiment.
But what they want is they want everybody to be chipped.
Oh, yeah.
They want you to have a chip,
Right.
and they're gonna try to sweeten it up by saying it's gonna have your driver's license in
Right.
it. It's gonna have all your information in it. You ain't gotta worry about losing your wallet.
Right.
That's what the goal is. Like he mentioned,
Well,
New World Order.
let me ask you this though. Symbolically, do you not feel that the barcode and the number that you already carry, when you can't do anything anywhere without what?
I know what you're saying, but that's
Without
not
what?
that's not the mark. The
I
mark is
understand that.
the chip.
Okay, that's your opinion and you're entitled to it. But tell me one thing that you can do without a set of numbers that you were given at birth. What's the set of numbers that you were given?
You're
That's
talking
not
about a
the mark
social
of the
security
beast.
card, right?
You talking about
That's what you're
social
Social
security?
You were
Security.
given a social security number at birth, and you can do absolutely nothing.
That's not the
And
mark of the beast.
Who told you that?
According
the
to the
Bible,
scriptures.
well, he just read it. It says
Yeah.
no. Yeah, I know what he's saying, but that's not the, because if that's the case, we all got the mark of the beast.
But I also
That
understand
means
where
that means we all gonna
Right.
die then. Because the scriptures say if you take the chip, get Revelation 14 and 8. Hold on, check this verse real
You're
quick.
missing my point. My point is.
So
I
this
know
is
I know
the
what you're
system,
saying.
The words.
I know
that
what
we're
you're
born
saying.
into
I know what
sin.
you're saying.
The system is already in
Well,
place.
what does the Bible say is going to happen to those that take the mark of the beast?
If you consciously, willingly take that mark, then you will be accepted into this system. You'll be able to buy food. You'll be able to do what you need to do. And if
Yeah.
not, it's a possible beheading. You
Right,
cut that-
right.
cut
So
your head off.
yeah, exactly.
Off,
So
cut your head off if
okay,
you don't-
okay.
if you
So
don't take that mark.
So if
correct?
you don't, okay. So if you saying the Social Security is the mark of the beast,
I didn't say that.
Well,
I-
well, what's
I'm
the mark of the
saying-
beast?
I'm saying that a form you're already numbered in a form
Yeah.
of that system was
Right.
given to you without your permission.
Yeah.
Now, what you're talking about is something that you consciously accept.
Yeah,
That's-
So
yeah,
there's a
yeah. That's what
difference.
he's.
There's
that's
a
what
big
he's saying.
difference between that.
Yeah.
It's just like when you're a child. You have children. You have children.
Yeah.
How many children you have?
One.
You have one.
Yeah.
What's the age?
One.
One.
Yeah.
You have children?
Yeah.
How old?
Two.
Two. Okay. So You have babies? You have children? You don't have any children? You're not sure if you have children, my brother? Okay. Not sure? Okay. All right. Okay. It's all right, Lord. So, how old are you? 32. I got you. So you're not sure if you ever had any kids. You might have kids, but you're not sure if you do. Okay. Okay. It's cool, bro. It's cool. So the reason I ask is there's a certain point in a child's consciousness where they start to make a decision consciously to grow. Your children right now, they are not consciously sinning. They're not consciously doing things that they're not supposed to on purpose. They're mischievous. They go through things where they kind of test the boundaries a little bit, and that you two as a father, it's up to you to instill in them those squares where they can stand on those squares. They're not going to know what those boundaries are, or where to be, or what to do, especially if you have sons, unless you instill that in them. Understand? So, but that time that it's conscious to them around the teenage years, where they start to know consciously that they're doing wrong according to the scriptures, that becomes a sin. Okay, so I kind of metaphorically I can kind of see that, like, so if you were born and they issued you a form of a number for you to have, so that we would be able to, identify you, where you came from, where you were born, things of that nature. All that information that's held in that social things that you've done, way to keep track of your life. You did not consciously accept that. Just like your 1-year-old, if your 1-year-old goes and picks up a glass off the table and goes to the ground and breaks it. That 1-year-old did not consciously do that in order to break a glass. He didn't even know he was going to do it. But if you, my brother, came to my house and picked up a glass off my coffee table and bashed it on the ground, then there would be a problem. Because you are consciously making a decision. You're a grown man. You're consciously making a decision.
Are you making a point about the children?
Yes. You don't see it?
I mean, I see what you're saying. Like, you basically saying that it's a conscious decision to accept basically being a part of the system.
Oh, the chip is real. I'm not arguing that. What I'm saying is the system has already branded you.
Right. And I understand what you're saying.
But you didn't consciously accept it. So this is a way for you to uncivilize.
Yeah,
Hey, bro,
man,
back-
like, basically this stuff
Bro, just go down the street, man.
Basically, the gist of it is that you right, the system's already.
You don't think Christ Almighty came from?
He came for the elect of the nation of Israel, according to the scriptures.
Okay.
That's what we believe.
Okay.
He didn't
What
come.
happened though when there was demons in a person and they were acting out of character?
They rebuked them out.
And
They
he
rebuked them
did
out.
what? Where'd he send them to?
You talking about?
Did he rebuke the man, or you rebuke?
He rebuked the demon, but we don't have that power right now.
He told who did he tell to start walking on the water, because he should and he
Peter.
could.
Peter.
It was Peter.
And they
Peter
came.
was
and
also a man of the
he
Lord. He
did.
was following
And
him.
they came through
Yeah,
what?
Peter
They
walked
came through what?
until he started thinking about it.
But it came
and
through
then
what?
He had doubt, and I was like,
when did he
Yeah,
start
it
saying
came through what? Faith.
faith.
It came through faith.
Mm-hmm.
We have faith that we ain't gotta worry about preparing, meaning as in trying to get a whole bunch of Germ-X and where we ain't got gloves on, because we have faith that the Lord is going to protect us.
Right.
But I mean, it's just, of course we, come on, man. You know, like we've been dealing with this dude since we've been out here. So when I said, you know, just
feel
leave.
you. I did the same
You
thing
know?
at first. I was like, oh
Yeah,
man,
like-
hold up, bro. That
Yeah,
was
like-
that was the old days. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, there's a touch.
And
You know?
it's spiritual that what you said about rebuke the demons off people.
But what I'm saying is it's not like I'm realizing that it's, you know, the mentality is not you know 100% there. So now
What
I
you
have
mean?
compassion. Now I have a bit of compassion. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, that's natural.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
I didn't
natural.
realize that at first. You
That's
know,
natural. That's natural.
it's hot, ain't it, bro? It's hot. Yeah. I don't know, man. These police see you without a shirt on. They might say something to you.
Nah,
They ain't gonna say nothing.
nah.
Okay. I don't want you to get in no trouble, bro.
I pray I won't.
I feel
God
you.
never will.
I feel you. I feel you. I do too, my brother. I feel you. I do too. I do too.
Especially my brothers.
Yeah. They out here. Man, it's a good thing though. You boys is out here, and you have no shame whatsoever in professing your faith, whether or not we completely agree or not. Hopefully, I recognize that you know the word, and that was tested. You recognize that I know the word, that was tested. You know what I'm saying? So I respect, you know, what you guys are doing
Yeah, yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but whether or not, what's the you feel that you were called to?
Yeah, we feel we were called to do this.
Okay.
And through fear, we doing this out of fear because people don't understand the times that we in. We in the time of prophecy. We in the time where it's getting ready to be all out hell out here.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord blessed us with the understanding of it, and He blessed us with the gift of faith. Because it takes faith to even come out here.
Okay.
So the reason we doing this is because we trying to work out our salvation.
Okay.
We doing what the Lord told us to do. And before the Lord brings a major destruction, He sends His prophets out, and we believe that we may be some of those men. You know, you have men that's been doing this way longer than us. You have men that's been doing this over 30 years that's still doing it today. It's a spiritual power behind it. You're not gonna do something. You're not gonna do something for over 30 years and still do it unless it's a spiritual power behind it.
Right.
Like the
Right.
scriptures say, if this be a man of
It
what
will
we're
come
doing,
to
be a man, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, then you cannot overthrow
What's
it.
happening right now? The men that we learned from been saying this will happen for over 30 years, and nobody been listening
What's
to
your
them.
what's your organization?
Hey, Rumble, your phone on fire.
Five. Let's go ahead and switch. You said what's our